The National Archives is very committed to the idea of partnership in terms of highlighting our digital resources, and we're delighted now to be involved in a triangular partnership with Find My Past and Family Search, which is allowing us to get online a lot of material that we otherwise simply couldn't afford to do. We're able to get important genealogical records like these that we're launching now online, free to access immediately.
The partnership between Find My Past and the National Archives has been extremely fruitful. We've released many millions of records, and there are somewhere in the region of 80 million records yet to come. We're constantly finding new record sources here at the National Archives, which we think are essential for people doing family history research. And we're so excited to be able to bring them to the public, because most people around the world who are doing Irish family history simply don't know how rich our archival collections are, and how much easier it could be to do Irish family history research if those records were easily available and indexed.
Many people think wrongly that everything that we had in the forecourts in the Old Public Record Office was destroyed in 1922, that very few records survive, and that's in fact not the case, and these records are a classic example of that. They are surviving census fragments from 1821, 31, 41 and 51, and search forms for people looking for the proof of their age in the 1841 and 1851 censuses in order to avail of the old age pension, which came in 1909. And altogether we're looking at over 600,000 records, which people would be very surprised to hear exist for those years, particularly for the pre-famine period, which is hugely important in terms of names of individuals.
Some of the questions that were asked in these census records from 1841 and 51 are unlike what was carried out in England and Wales, because the Irish censuses were different. They asked people, what are the names of family members who've died since the last census, or what family members who normally live here have actually left or are living somewhere else. And as a consequence, we have names of over 1,000 people who are now living in America in the 1841 and 51 census. This information is all contained within these records, so they are very rich in terms of explaining to people the lives of their ancestors, what their lived reality and the challenges they had were. The National Archives is full of really important information to actually aid Irish family history, and the partnership connection between the Archives, Find My Past and Family Search is a really important connection to make it possible for this to actually happen, so we can all afford it and we can all get what we want at the end of it, which is better family histories.